Right. We good? Yep. What's up, guys? TSI Dominant from the Glitch Hunters here again, and today this will be the last video you get on the suicide of Rachel Foster. What we are doing today is a very quick video that will be showing the alternate ending to the game, which I think is the one that we were actually supposed to do, but I fucked up and finished it before it could fall through. So I know I said I'd meant to do this after doing that short video on how to get the spicy trophy, but you would not believe how much of a bollock it has been trying to get to this part of the game. First, I did try to finish off and get this recorded last night by working through the rest of the game. I got to day 9, done a lot in the game. I'd got up to the attic and watched Leonard's video, and then got the car key. And then, as I was walking back down, I paused the game to go and do something, came back, pressed the X button while it had highlighted the main menu option. And this game, turns out, is very stingy with the autosaving. It only saved at the start of the day. Back when Nicole wakes up the game spawns you back in front of the locked door. So I just decided I'll do it tomorrow. I'm not going to spend another hour doing this fucking chapter again, because this chapter is fucking long. So I decided to try it again today. I started up the game, and the game had glitched. I spawned in the church, which I should only have done in day 9, but none of my progress had saved. Well, I had saved my progress, but I didn't have a to-do list. I didn't have I couldn't get into the mezzanine. The game had just completely locked me out. So I had no idea what I was meant to do, so I just started the game again, and I've worked through it all. So this is the third time I've worked through this game. It has gotten to the point where I could probably speedrun this in like an hour and a half if I wanted to. And I have done all of it. I've listened to Irvin's little revelation that he was Rachel's brother, listened to Leonard's video again, got the car key, and we'll pop in the trunk. And you will not believe that I've managed to glitch this game out to no end at some points. Is the laundry room down here? It's actually got to the point where I don't even remember what the fuck I'm going. So yeah, this will be the alternate ending, where instead of turning off the car ignition, we'll let it run. As much as I hate the idea. So let's get this in. I decided to start it here because that way you can get a few more minutes of content. Oh boy.
Oh God. How could I have forgotten? I saw everything. I was there. All the pieces were in front of my eyes.
A kid's eyes.
It was the same night as the hockey game in Missoula. Reverend Foster was so busy with the preparations of the meals for the giving to the poor at the Timberline Church. And my mother, Claire, said that we would get back from the game in time for the distribution. She convinced my father to help the Reverend, and he'd come with his whole family. You and Rachel.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I couldn't find my stick. I panicked.
So Claire killed Rachel with
the
Nicole's stick.
I was there, red in the face. Her look.
Her look?
It was just a fleeting feeling. That's why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
What was in her look?
It just wasn't her. It was like a frightful creature. A disturbed, dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after. Not even on her deathbed. And then she put her hands on her hips, exhausted. She smiled. And there she was again, my mom. I thought it must have just been the impression of a moment. I had the finals against Cold Springs High awaiting me. I climbed in the car, throwing my bag into the back seat. My hockey stick was there. Claire said she'd cleaned it. She'd cleaned it.
Yeah, she killed it with...
Go on.
I don't...
Go on!
We got there on time and I played. Best game of my life. And the last. Claire was on the bleachers encouraging me and cheering. And then I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think. And later, when I asked, she said she'd moved because Marty O'Donegal's father was getting on her nerves. But it wasn't true.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing. I don't...
Yep.
I traveled all the way with Rachel's body and the baby she carried inside of her in the trunk, rolled in the blanket. God, oh my God. She killed Rachel.
Yep.
Thank you, Nikki.
You've had your revenge. I hope all this gives you the peace you were looking for.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
You're saying you didn't know that Claire...
I was only a kid. Plus, she never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
Right.
Rachel is here?
You know, I think she's still protecting me. But I'm grown up now. Now, we can all be reunited at last.
What? Wait, where are you going? Listen, we can work things out. What happened
Okay.
is terrible, but all the main players in this story are dead. Get it? Dead. We are still alive. We're alive. Me, you, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nicole. We didn't do anything. It's beautiful here. Rachel told me about it so many times, but I never thought it was so beautiful.
What? Irving, where are you?
It's white as far as the eye can see, beyond the mountains.
You left the hotel? But it's too cold. You'll die out there. Irving, please.
I've lived in the dark for years. You freed me. And now I can finally rest in the light. I can go back.
Where the hell is he?
Don't go. You can't. Don't leave me, too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic, stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. And another time. Beyond this horizon of events.
Did he? So he go down? Hey.
Kiss.
Irving? Irving? I don't want to stay alone here. I everything seems to be becoming dark. I'm scared. Who's there? Rachel? Is that you?
So Nicole's went a little bit nuts. That's perfectly usual for this game. Right. And now we come to the part that I messed up. As much as it's going to hate me to do this, I have to keep my hand off the controller. Oh boy.
Yes?
Nicole, it's me, Jenkins, the attorney. Finally I can get through. You don't know how many times I've tried. I can't hear you. The connection's bad. How are you? I was really worried about the storm.
I'm good.
Great. I'm glad. You're sure you get...
Listen, I don't want to sell the hotel anymore.
What? Damned interference. I didn't catch it. What'd you say?
I don't want to sell the hotel anymore. You've been really nice. Your job is done. Thanks.
Oh, well...
Okay.
See. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to decide. But maybe we should talk about it in person. I want to understand. This kind of decision...
I'm back home. And I have to stay here. Forever. You know, Mom, I was thinking about going to the lake. Remember where we went with Uncle John last year? Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day, but they're always there. You feel like it? I would so like it. And we can have dinner at Doc Smith's diner on the bank. Rachel and Irving could come with us? What do you think? It would be so nice to be all together. Mom, Dad, it would be so nice. Wait. I did all that you asked me. Stop it, please. Anger shouldn't rule our life. You said that. I'm scared.
Oh boy.
I don't want to die. It's getting dark. I can't see the light.
Don't turn it off, don't turn it off, don't turn it off. Holy crap. I can't... This has gone on too long, man. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. So either way, it's a depressing one. Either she goes mental and fucking starts talking with voices inside her head, or she kills herself. So that's about a downer one, but yeah, at least that's us now done with the suicide of Rachel Foster. We can put this game behind us completely, 100% on the shelf, and move on to the next game, because this is a depressing one, and if I have to spend 1 more second inside these fucking hotel walls, I'm gonna go a bit daunting. So yeah, that's what we're gonna wrap up the suicide of Rachel Foster, guys. I will definitely be keeping an eye on the companies that made this, because I think it's that Daedalic Entertainment at the end of the screen there, because this was actually a decent enough story that I think I may end up getting invested in some of their future games. So I'll keep an eye out for that. But yeah, now that we're done with the suicide of Rachel Foster, we can move on to a game that I've just not long installed onto my PlayStation, and it's a game that actually caught my attention from the trailer because of how scary it seems, and that is a little Japanese horror game called Ikai. And believe it or not, this game actually scared me from the trailer, so that's what you'll be seeing from me next, and that should be later today, if not right after this video. So that's what our next game that we're starting is going to be, but first I've got to get this uninstalled off my PlayStation because I'm wiping my hands of it. I'm done. So, as always, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, keep on gaming, like, favourite, subscribe if you enjoyed, and if you want to see more small indie games like the Suicide of Rachel Foster on the channel, consider hitting the notification bell to get an update whenever we post a new video. Also consider following us on our socials, links to those will be in the description as per usual, and for me and the Suicide of Rachel Foster, we'll catch you later. Bye!